Breaking news into the Watch Fox Content Center. In the last hour, a Richland County jury finding convenience store owner Rick Chow not guilty of murder in the death of 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack-Belton. It took 8 hours of deliberations. That verdict coming in shortly before 9 tonight. Moments ago, the attorney for the teen's family saying the system failed tonight. Now, Carmack-Belton's death rocked the Midlands in May of 2023. Chow and his son chasing the teen out of his store in Northeast Columbia, believing the 14-year-old had stolen water. More than 100 yards later, a deadly shot fired after Chow's son shouted that the teenager had a gun. Our Megan Gagno has been in the courtroom for the entire trial, just got back from the Richland County Courthouse because, as we understand, things were getting a little rowdy outside that courthouse. Now, you just talked to the defense and the family's attorney. What's going on here?
Yeah, well, Brian, after nearly 8 hours, the jury unanimously reaching that not guilty verdict. Rick Chow has been behind bars for 3 years while this case worked its way through the courts, and tonight he walks free. Cyrus Carmack-Belton was 14 years old on Memorial Day weekend in 2023 when he went into Chow's Shell station on Parklane Road in Columbia and was accused of stealing 4 bottles of water. Chow and his son Andy chased the teen more than 130 yards down Springtree Road before Rick Chow fired one shot, hitting Cyrus fatally in the back. Now, the defense argued Cyrus pointed a gun at Andy Chow and that Rick fired to save his son's life. Prosecutors countered that because the bullet hit Cyrus in the lower back. It proved he was running away when that shot was fired. Now, 4 eyewitnesses testified they never saw Cyrus raise a weapon. And during deliberations today, jurors came back into the courtroom to ask Judge Heath Taylor to walk them through the definition of malice and the difference between expressed and inferred malice before returning to the deliberation room and reaching this verdict once again after 8 hours. Now, it is worth noting back in November of 2025, a judge denied Chow immunity under South Carolina's Stand Your Ground law and denied him bail, ruling he was a danger to the community and a flight risk. That ruling did not stop this jury from ultimately finding him not guilty. The Belton family's attorney, Todd Rutherford, says the system failed tonight and the verdict cannot be understood. Chow's defense says although it's a difficult decision, it was the correct decision and sent their condolences to the family.
It's tragic. I feel sorry for the family. As I said during my opening statement, my heart goes out to them, but 14-year-old kids should not be roaming the streets of Columbia or South Carolina with semi-automatic pistols loaded and ready to fire.
What's clear is that black people in 2026 have a long way to go. The question kept coming up, why does a 14-year-old need a gun? The question was answered when he was shot dead in the streets 130 yards from a store where he did absolutely nothing wrong. The question was answered when this jury found him not guilty today. The question was answered because a child, a 14-year-old child shot dead in Richland County, got no justice.
Now, attorney Todd Rutherford saying tonight that the family plans to file a civil lawsuit in the case, arguing that Chow needs to be held accountable in some sort of way. Cyrus Carmack-Belton would have been a rising senior in high school this fall. Rick Chow walked out of that courtroom once again tonight, a free man after nearly 3 years behind bars.